Hello and welcome to our news updates coming to you live from Bishop Nova Media Center, and you're with me, Charity Jalanga. During Sunday's Angelus, the Pope Leo XIV said God never throws anyone away, assuring the faithful that even when joy fades, God knows each person by name and cherishes their uniqueness. Addressing pilgrims on St. Peter's Square, the Pope reflected on Jesus' words after the Beatitudes, saying, "Those who live them bring light to a world marked by darkness." He said, "True joy is a way of life that gives flavor and light to daily reality." Turning to the prophet Isaiah, Pope Leo pointed to concrete acts of justice: feeding the hungry, welcoming the homeless, and clothing the naked, which allow light to break forth like the dawn and the wounds to heal. He acknowledged that many people feel as though they have lost their favor or become invincible. The Pope concluded by urging the faithful to remain nourished by communion with Christ, becoming a welcoming city set on a hill, and entrusted them to Mary, the gate of heaven. Government has urged local farmer organizations to strengthen their governance structures in order to drive the transformation of agricultural and food systems. Principal Secretary in the Ministry of Local Government, Moses Chimpebo, made the point bluntly during the opening of a 4-day Transforming Agriculture through Diversification and Entrepreneurship Trade Program, convened the Commodity Platforms Learning Workshop. According to Chimpebo, for the organizations to effectively serve their members, firm institutional establishment and adherence to the tenets of good governance are essential. He said good governance structures help ensure sustainability of projects and improve the well-being of farmers. The workshop has brought together a cross-section of farmer organizations from the fields of milk, beef production, honey, and crops. Department of Immigration and Citizenship Services has arrested 10 foreigners during a sweeping immigration enforcement operation conducted in the northern region from February 7th to 3rd. From February 3rd to 7th, 2026. Immigration's National Public Relations Officer Pascari Zulu said the operation, which was aimed at curbing illegal migration and safeguarding jobs and businesses, reversed for Malawian nationals, who was carried out in Livingstonia, Rula, Chimunyanga, Bwengu, and Mzozo City. Those arrested include an Egyptian, a Turkish, an Indian, a Congolese, 2 Burundians, and 4 Rwandese nationals. Out of these, 2 were convicted for illegal entry and unlawful stay, and were fined 25,000 kwacha each. They are currently being held at a Mzuzu prison pending deportation. Lack of drugs and stigma remain the major challenges affecting people with epilepsy in the country as the world commemorates International Epilepsy Day today. Regional Programs Director for the International Bureau of Epilepsy Action, Moses, said this at South Luntha Community Hospital in Majinjiri today during activities to commemorate the day. Amos said his organization is, among others, empowering local organizations to raise awareness and lobby for the rights of people with epilepsy so that they have access to drugs and are treated humanely. The National Registration Bureau (NRB) says it has successfully captured about 970,000 child records during phase 1 of the National Birth Registration Campaign, representing 88% of the targeted children. The Bureau launched the nationwide campaign earlier this year to register newly born children and those below the age of 16. In an interview, NRB Public Relations Officer commended parents and guardians for turning up in large numbers to register their children, describing the response as key to the success of phase 1. Flatina said the first phase targeted about 1.1 million children in Chitipa, Likoma, Deta, Brantia, Rural, and Machinga districts. The exercise, which will be implemented in 7 phases, aims to ensure that every child is officially registered and issued with a birth certificate. And in other news, South Africa has announced the withdrawal of its troops from a United Nations mission in the Democratic Republic of Congo, DRC. President Cyril Ramaphosa's office said on Saturday that he had informed the UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres of the decision. South Africa has supported the United Nations Organization Stabilization Mission in the DRC for 27 years and has more than 700 soldiers deployed in DRC. And that's about what we had time for in this edition of News Updates. You've been with me, Charita Chalanga. Good afternoon.